Well, fine, good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I am in Milton, Vermont today, and this is the Sandbar State Park. I've got a few things to say about it, and hope you enjoy the view as I let you know some things. The I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that. Sandbar State Park takes its name from a natural sandbar between South Hero Island in Grand Isle County and the town of Milton on the Vermont mainland. The park is on the mainland, or eastern end of that sandbar. The sandbar itself is the result of the Lamoille River, over tens of thousands of years, washing sediment downstream from the present Lamoille Valley. The river-borne material sank to the bottom as the river emptied into the lake, eventually filling the lake to create the marshland south and east of the park, and the sandbar to the west. Natural lake depths here without the sandbar would be over 150 feet. As it is, water depth now along the top of the sandbar to South Hero is only a couple of feet. Because of the shallow water, the route along the sandbar served as a ford from the mainland to the islands well before construction of the first bridge in 1850. That's 1850. Crossing that first toll bridge, built of rock, gravel, and logs, lay corduroy fashion through the marsh and along the bar must have been an adventure. Narrow and much lower than the present causeway, it was often flooded and always needed major repairs after damage caused by shifting ice each spring. Even crossing today's wider, higher causeway, completed in 1959, can be an adventure when snow blowing across the frozen lake blocks visibility, or spray and water from crashing waves washes across the highway during storms when the lake is high. Yep, I've driven it in the wintertime. When there's no snow, it's perfectly fine. Otherwise, I'll just stay home. Or stay off of that anyway. Marshland, south and east of the park, is part of the 1,000-acre Sandbar Wildlife Refuge, established in 1920 and managed by the Vermont Department of Fish and Wildlife. Home to beaver, muskrats, raccoons, and turtles, it's a seasonal stopover for a great variety of migratory waterfowl and other birds, a waterfowl nesting area, and spawning ground for many of the lake's fish. Hunting, fishing, and trapping are not allowed on refuge land. All right, I've got some more to tell you. Hang on just a moment. The Sandbar State Park is a 15-acre or 6.1-hectare state park here in Milton, Vermont, on the shore of Lake Champlain. The park was established in 1933. The park is located on the eastern shore of Lake Champlain, north of Vermont's largest city, Burlington. It is located along U.S. Route 2 on the eastern end of a natural sandbar that spans the lake between the town of Milton in Chittenden County on the Vermont mainland and South Hero Island in Grand Isle County. Most of the sandbar is now topped by a causeway carrying US 2. The park occupies a roughly triangular parcel of land bounded on the east by the 1,560-acre or 630-hectare Sandbar Wildlife Management Area, also operated by the state. Sandbar Park Road extends north from US 2, providing access to the park's facilities. And by the way, if you're going to use Google Maps to get here, it will not give you the direction for the turn. So be aware of that. I did put in a note to Google Maps for that, so hopefully they correct it. But as of filming today, November 14, 2022, that directional turn was not on Google Maps. So that was annoying. I mean, this time of the year, it's cold and the state park is closed. The gates are open, you can come in, it's free, yay free. But you want to be really aware, and if you overshoot it, you have to turn around at a lookout on the causeway itself. That's your tip for the moment. Park facilities include a 2,000-foot or 610-meter sand beach, canoe and kayak rentals, a food concession, picnic tables with cooking, grills, volleyball courts, horseshoes, and swings. The most prominent built feature of the park is a large stone bathhouse, which was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps, CCC, in 1933 to 1935, which is that building over there. I'm going to walk over there and restart the video. So hang on. There'll be a few minutes on my end and no time on yours. All right, I am back. I know I'm huffing and puffing because I hoofed it over here. But isn't this magnificent, this building? Wow, worth the hoofing to get over here. So I have two sources of history to share with you on this structure. Then we'll do a walk around. So the park was Vermont's 6th state park and the first to be created on land purchased by the state. The land was developed in 1933 under the provisions of a 1929 state law authorizing such purchases. At first, it was primarily swampy marshland, which crews of the Civilian Conservation Corps cleared, filled, and graded. In level 1 of the bathhouse, which is this right here, was originally used as living quarters for caretakers and lifeguards, but is now used for storage. Okay, so here we are, and isn't this building magnificent? Wasn't this worth hoofing it over here? Well, I hoofed it. You're sitting in your recliner at home. You know, the children at your knee and your cat in your lap and a drink in your hand. But I have two sources of information to share with you on this building, and let's do that. So the park was Vermont's 6th state park and the first to be created on land purchased by the state. The land was developed in 1933 under the provisions of a 1929 state law authorizing such purchases. At first, it was primarily a swampy marshland, which crews of the Civilian Conservation Corps cleared, filled, and graded. In addition to the bathhouse, the CCC also built a stone grill. The upper level of the bathhouse was originally used as living quarters for caretakers and lifeguards, but is now used for storage, while the rest of the structure, only modified to provide electricity and plumbing, continues in its original use. A reduced area of the park, about 4.5 acres or 1.8 hectares of the park surrounding the bathhouse, was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2002 for its CCC-related elements. How is that not interesting, right? Okay, here's the second source of information on the history. Sandbar State Park began in 1933 and was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps, or CCC, a nationwide public works program created during the Great Economic Depression of the 1930s to provide jobs and training for thousands of unemployed. Many of the parks in this country, both state and national, trace their origins to the CCC era. Sandbar's Stone Bathhouse was a CCC project completed in 1935. The original 10-acre park included a small campground on the south side of the highway. As US 2 became a busier and faster road, camping that close to it and crossing back and forth was neither desirable nor particularly safe. In 1970, a land swap gave the former campground, now a fishing access area, to the Fish and Wildlife Department and brought the park to its present 15-acre size. The usable length of the beach was doubled, and the picnic area, newer bathhouse, and long parking lot were built as the park expanded east onto land acquired at the refuge. All right, so let's do a walk around of this building. The information I just shared with you will be on my website, travelingforhistory.com, and in the description below, I do give you a link to the direct article so you can enjoy it on your own. So let's do a walk around of this building. As we know, the first floor is still used as a bathhouse with plumbing and electricity inside, and the upper level, where we see a window here, had been originally for caretakers here. I wonder if it's open. I highly doubt it. The park is closed for the season. And it looks like the latch is even gone. Yeah, locked. But I love that sign. Apologize for the sniffles. It is, I don't know what the temperature is with the wind chill attached to it, but holy cow, it is, I think it's 37 degrees Fahrenheit. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 0 degrees Celsius. So it's not much warmer than that. And my guess is it's probably close to 0 Fahrenheit, close to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, that's my guess. I can't get to that window, but I can get to this one here. So let's see what we can see when we look in. Hey, here I am. Oh, it's boarded up. Well, doggone it. Isn't that unfortunate? That's it. That's a real shame. All right, well, never mind. Let's continue our walk around though. Note that if you come here, you'll have to park in the parking lot that's over there, beyond those farthest trees. And, you know, it wasn't so bad. We hoofed it over, but it wasn't so bad. Yeah, boards on these windows too. Doggone it. But we can see from this side, dormer windows. Now that looks like a concrete wall. See what I mean? Huh. Love the stonework though. Kudos to the Civilian Conservation Corps men who built this place. And look at that beautiful view of Lake Champlain. Holy cow. See if I can get a better view of this side. Maybe the whole, if you back up, just be mindful there are mounds on the ground. Huh, wow. Of course we have our usual sewer stuff. I would have thought septic, but it does say sewer. Hopefully it's not just dumping into Lake Champlain, because, you know, used to do that in Burlington. Just dump all the sewer waste into the lake. So disgusting. They don't do that anymore. Ooh, here we go. Here's a window that's not obstructed by a board. Pets are prohibited in day use areas. This is a day use place, by the way. You can't stay overnight here. Let's see. Bathtubs. And those are full-size bathtubs, people. Looks like there's signage is in there too. I love the patio here. Really neat. Well, they look like bathtubs. I'm sure. They look like bathtubs, aren't they? Well, these aren't, because they have handles on them. But they're, I guess, wheelbarrows of some sort. These over here look like bathtubs to me. But hey, if you know better than I, say something. And more of the same. Okay. Looks like these are boats. Yeah, I guess boats. And other watercraft. I love being able to see the windows on the other side. How about you? And hopefully you can hear me okay, because the traffic on US 2 is something else. And there's a stone building between us and the traffic. Holy cow. Look at that. So, sandy beach. I haven't been to the beach here during the season when they're open. I'm not even sure how many decades it's been. We have that beautiful door right there in the center. And the bathhouse portion. I would think twice before stepping onto these boards. There's a hole beneath it. So, can you see? There's a round thing right here and a hole. So, you know, if you're coming here in the wintertime, there's snow on the ground, you could trip over this and possibly fall in the hole. And that would be really dicey, because no one's going to see you back here. No one's going to hear your cries. Oh, and more of that beautiful lake and those clouds. Wow. And here's this side. I think this is the east side. And some more windows that could use a good cleaning. But at least you can look in the windows. Oh, can't hear. Oh, but we can hear. Utility room. I actually find utility rooms pretty interesting. But that could just be me. And then there's burlap here, but we may be able to see something over there. Oh yeah. Well, now we've gotten. Oof. Oh, ouch. Ooh. So this is the bathhouse built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. So amazing. I love this kind of history. Anyway, this is Patricia. I'm on all the social media you are. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all this Traveling for History, 1L Traveling. I'm on Twitter as well, Traveling for High 1, Traveling for HI numeral 1, and YouTube certainly. So please subscribe to my channel. Please follow me everywhere else. And I upload every day of the week for your viewing pleasure, with over 600 videos on my channel now. So that's fun. That's just fun. So thank you for all that good stuff. 327 and growing on YouTube, and makes my day. Until I see you again, Have a fabulous afternoon. Thanks so much for watching.